Ted Plays Games here, coming to you with another episode of Fallout 4. And where we are is Vault 88. So in order for me to finish building what I want to in Sanctuary Hills, I actually have to complete the Vault-Tec DLC to get a hold of the Vault-Tec build pieces. So instead of doing it behind the scenes and completing the quest and everything behind the scenes, why not show you guys of me building Vault 88? Let's do this. I don't know why I'm in the wood tab. Need to go to the vault tab. So first thing first, we gotta get our atrium built. Usually the very first thing I ever start with is that. I like to add that. Then now we're gonna start adding like our huge atrium pieces. We're gonna make this atrium as grand as possible. Now I can't remember how many floor pieces. I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I did like 6 pieces. But we're going to call this series Building 88. Because essentially that's what we're doing. We're building Vault 88. That's really interesting. The vault pieces don't actually snap in, even when even with mods. I will say though, this is one of my favorite DLCs of all time for Fallout. Is building Vault 88. Yeah, I prefer this door. And the reason why we're building it with this is because essentially we're going to be building out into gotta go get that door piece. And get our door installed. There we go. It's kind of eerily silent in the Vault Tech. In this vault. There we go. And you kind of have like the view of the inside of the caves. Because this will lead down into the pump house, I guess. Actually, I don't know if we're going to use this door though. Because originally, you can go down into the northeast sector of the vault. Or the caves, I should say, because technically it's not a vault, it's a caving system. Hey, this is like crazy though. If this is actually how they built the vaults. I know Bethesda did hint that some of the old caves were built. Were actually manually dug out to build the vaults, but another thing you can do is you can build a massive reactor room down here. Maybe we'll do that instead. And then it kind of keeps the vault contained, or everything contained within the vault. Because originally I used to build that, and then the vault dwellers, I guess, essentially are the settlers, because really they actually are settlers. Would actually have to walk down there and get their stuff done, but I kind of don't want to do that anymore. I want it to be different. Dude, it's weird. It just does not want to snap. Even if we take out surface snap. Oh, of course it wants to snap every which way now. So essentially, if we don't have surface snap on, say we remove that. Because I swear I got that snapped in like really close without mods. It took some finagling, but I got her done. But then yeah, see, that sticks through and that just don't look good. And I guess it makes the atrium. So I guess we'll just stick to the regular way of if we had to do it without mods. Because this would be a good place to put like our workbenches and stuff into. Because again, this isn't a vault built by Vault-Tec. Essentially, you're building a vault by there we go. So this will be like our workbench area. Of like our workbenches and stuff like that there. Now we essentially got to build the atrium. We'll just build a set of stairs up here. This is going to be like the overseer's area way at the top of the vault. One thing I gotta always remember to do though is put the glass in. Because I remember rebuilding the overseer. I freaking hate her. she's surely just a piece of crap. Like, she literally is, I would say she's that character that anybody could hate, and it's not because she's a ghoul. It has nothing to do with her being a ghoul, it just has to do with her liking Vault-Tec. You know what she is? And this is something the Legion is good at saying, she's a fucking degenerate. And she's truly a degenerate. Yeah, now we got a massive the next thing we're going to build is the diner. Because you know what's a vault without a diner? Here's one thing I will tell you with Vault-Tec Workshop, without mods, sometimes it's weird to get where it won't allow you to snap this into place. Don't ask me why it's like that. But for some reason the game will be weird that way. You know, instead of just standing around, you could help pick up these bodies, toss them on the rocks. I know you may have known them once at one time, but they're not what they used to be. Could you imagine Preston? What Preston would be thinking about this? Preston would be like, kind of just dumbfounded that you're building a vault. Like, you wouldn't really know how to deal with this. The cafeteria, I do kind of want it to be a decent size at least. This is where everybody's going to come to eat. I know this just seems like it could be pulled like right back into there. 'Cause usually I'd have more room than this. Because I know I got that thing in there without mods. It was just a lot of screwing around. Yeah, because I got this to snap in without mods. It took a lot to do it, but because everybody's vault's gonna snap exactly the same, regardless on how you build it, just due to the fact that this is how Bethesda wants you how to build it, or how they want you to build it. We're just going to use the mods for this one, but there is a way to get that in there without mods, but it is a very painful process. Not gonna lie. And it just gives it that extra bit of space we'll need. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Or we could just make it a smaller diner and then kind of have like an auxiliary hallway that stretches between the vault. I really wish they had corner windows, but we don't really get that. Or you know what? We won't have. Just have a window here. One thing I will tell you though, without mods, I can't remember, but I don't think you can snap windows in without having the piece in there first. We'll just have 2 doors, 2 points of entry into the diner. This is going to be the security office. And then I put the security office window in here. know, I would think the bars need to be on the inside, but... This will kind of be like their little armory. Oh god, those creepy sounds. I freaking hate... That's the only thing I hate about Vault-Tec Workshop is the creepy sounds that this place makes. This will lead into like another section of the vault, or another sector. I guess the northeast sector. I usually don't really build into the other sectors, except for 2 of them, or at least 1 of them, and that's about it. Just because it's a lot of work. I did build a huge vault, but your settlers only use like the central area of the vault. That's what I found out when you try using the whole vault. So in a way you can use the whole vault. I'm not saying don't do it if you don't want to. It's just don't expect your settlers to use the whole thing. Or you might see like a random group of them on one end of the vault. Which is kind of what happened with me. We built kind of like a dead-end tunnel. Well, you know what? We can build a broom closet. That's something our vault needs. Be a maintenance closet or bathroom. Yeah, right, it's gotta be one with a door. Then just put like an end piece and then a cap on it. Now we essentially got ourselves like a mini broom closet or a bathroom. Now you can never have too many bathrooms in the wasteland. That's one thing I will tell you. Now to build our... One thing I'll tell you, it won't take long to build the vault. It's going to be decorating the damn vault. But it's always fun to do this with the vaults, like build a little end area there where, you know, again, bathroom, broom closet, whatever you want it to be. Here, we'll get rid of this body. That's the one thing I will remember doing. I remember carrying all the bodies deep into the tunnels. So, I didn't have to deal with them. So here we're going to build our garden. So kind of be like our garden area. Or, yeah, I guess, hydroponics. Now, one thing I'll definitely tell you, it's really weird on how you have to do your hydroponics. And you can do it however way you want it. This is usually how I do it. It's not the most conventional way of doing it, but it works. Then you essentially now have hydroponics. Now, yes, I know you can use those garden plots, but I kind of do it this way because I find it's better. It doesn't, again, it doesn't have to be huge. But, it's just really weird. But again, we could fill this whole atrium with plants if we really wanted to. It doesn't have to be. But for our sake at this point, this will be our hydroponics lab. Because I know you can put these down. right next to each other like that, and then you have like I don't know though, maybe we should do that in the atrium. You know how like Vault 31 from, or Vault 33 from the Fallout show is like, where they have all that plants and stuff growing in the front of the vault? Because what we could do is we could make this the security room. And then we'd have enough space to put gel cells in here. Like I said, I'm trying to not do things the way I'm used to doing them in Fallout. Because yeah, this would work as a security room. And it'd be big enough to fit gel cells into. And then that other area, we can just use it for something else. And that kind of disguises it a little. And again, the vault doesn't have to be perfect either, because we're essentially not building a perfect vault. Oh, we got something weird going on here. Because we could put a jail cell here and a jail cell there. So it'd essentially have 2 jails. Which would work. There we go. That's our security office. And back here will be the jail cells. So we can just go to the metal tab. And you get these if you have Creation Club, you get these doors. Or these things. Which essentially will work for your jail cells. But my problem is, are they sticking through the top there? Which we can't see because we essentially kind of boxed ourselves in already. But yeah, I can't continue the Sanctuary Hill build until I complete Vault-Tec Workshop. Oh, and that doesn't even stick through. So we just essentially built 3 jail cells for this vault. Wow. Now our vault's officially got a jail in it. Which I mean is good. The vault should have a jail. And then we can just place like a little desk here for the guy to be watching the people. So there we go. Vault 88 is off to a good start. thumbnails are going to suck here, but that's just how it's going to be. So I really appreciate watching this video. And you're not obligated to, but I'd really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed and hit that little bell notification down below so you'll know when another video gets dropped. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.